Hi everyone, welcome back to the Be Kind Be Happy channel. And today I'd like to start the first episode of a new series on this channel. The series will be about the life of Byron. Today is episode 1. So this is just going to be an introduction to the series, what to expect and what to look forward to. First of all, I'd like to share about the intention for the series, which is to share my experiences, my lessons, and life stories. I also want to be interacting with like-minded people like yourself. I can see that we already have one viewer. Hello, please leave a comment so that I can know who is listening right now. And I'd also like to, interact and be more social on YouTube so that I can connect with like-minded people, maybe perhaps share stories and interests, and potentially even ultimately have the opportunity to share the messages of love, kindness, compassion, mindfulness, and how to be the best versions of ourselves. I'm not saying that I have all the answers, but just to say that I'm on the same journey as most of you here in terms of wanting to reach our potential, be the best version of ourselves, and excel in every aspect of life, whether it's financially, health wise, romantically, career wise, spiritually. So I want to use this series as a platform to reflect on my learnings, to share my experiences, and to perhaps connect with other people and inspire everyone to be the best versions of themselves. In terms of my life and my values and perspectives, as I mentioned before, I want to be the best version of myself and to be more complete, well rounded, and to excel in all areas of life. And so this means that I'm, for the past 5, 10 years, more so 5 years since I started to live more presently, consciously, and having this growth mindset, I've been spending more time consciously trying to excel financially, health wise, health and fitness wise, spiritually, my career as a teacher, and romantically as a partner, and also to work with my passion and my hobbies so that I can have a very well balanced lifestyle. So this is what I'll be going deeper into throughout the series. This is just episode 1. I hope that I can make these episodes every day, at least consistently, which means that these have to be short, they have to be straight to the point, and they have to be easy to record, which means that I'll be spending a lot less time on the thumbnail, on SEO, on writing tags, on the description, on promoting. I hope to just generate listeners and viewers organically. So if you like this content, this type of content, please support the channel by liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment. That helps the algorithm. But I don't want to spend too much time on that. I just hope that everything will happen organically if there's a place for this type of content. So my request for my viewers would be, please interact with me. Please leave a comment. Please let me know what you think, what you want to hear in future episodes. Even if you're listening right now, if you could just leave a comment, ask a question, say hello. And finally, I'd like to just take the first episode to describe a bit about myself. Right now, I'm 31 years old. I was born in Australia, Chinese background. I can speak English. I can speak Chinese. I can speak a bit of Thai, and Chinese being Mandarin and Cantonese. I have an accounting background. I went to University of New South Wales in Australia, and I studied accounting and finance. So I'm actually a qualified CPA, and I worked as an accountant for 4 years, although that was more than enough for this lifetime. So I've been able to utilize my accounting experience in my everyday life to do my own bookkeeping, my business finances and stuff. But career wise, I'm no longer an accountant, I'm currently a teacher in Thailand, which I enjoy much more. I get to interact with more people. I get to, hello, there's another person that just popped in. Welcome. And I am currently a teacher, so I work with children. I work in an elementary school. Really enjoy working with children. Really enjoy seeing their energetic, lively, innocent, pure selves, and trying to just, hello, no 1294. Welcome. Thank you. And so this is the life that I live right now in Thailand. I've been here for 2 years now, and before making my way to Thailand, I was a monk, a Buddhist monk in Taiwan. I did that with my mother. We became monks together, and she's actually still a monk to this day. She's a Buddhist nun in Australia now. She moved from Taiwan to Australia. Whereas in those 2 years, I learned so much about Buddhism, about the philosophy, about the practice, about meditation, that I felt that I wanted to practice it among the masses. It was very difficult, the 2 years as a Buddhist monk, and I will hopefully go into that in more detail in the future. But right now, I just want to talk a bit about myself and say that I was a Buddhist monk for 2 years, in which time I learned a lot about the Buddhist philosophy, learned a lot about myself, how to understand the self, how to become better, how to learn better, how to understand what is right and wrong, what is good and bad, what is real and unreal. And so a lot of my content here on the Be Kind, Be Happy channel is themed around Buddhist philosophy, because a lot of it is just grounded in reality and ultimate truth. And that's something that I feel if we understand, it will help us create a strong foundation in every aspect of life, financially, health-wise, romantically, hobby, career-wise. And my current projects, what I'm doing right now, I have a learning center called Happy Learning Club, which currently employs 5 other teachers. I'm a teacher, so there's 6 teachers in total. We teach English, we teach art, we teach Chinese, we teach, we have games and stuff. I'm also a qualified yoga teacher, but I haven't been teaching yoga right now. I've just been doing self-practice. Besides Happy Learning Club, I also teach at a elementary school in Thailand, a small town 5 hours up north of Bangkok. It's called Chayapum, and here I've been teaching for 2 years as a elementary school teacher, teaching English. And I'm also, my partner and I, who I met on in my first month of being in Thailand. We're still together after 2 years, and we've got a lot of plans for the future. We're very committed to one another, despite not yet being married. And so everything that we're doing together. So Happy Learning Club, we're doing together. We're also opening a new laundromat in this town. We're opening a cafe, and we're looking to open a second laundromat. And so a lot of exciting things happening in Chayapum, and all these things I want to talk about and share and go deeper into if there's interest over the series. And in the future, I'm currently selling my apartment in Australia so that I can have more money to fund my investments and my hobbies and interests in Thailand. Also, been doing a lot of research on the cryptocurrency market, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I think there's a lot of potential here in the crypto market, especially this year, 2021. So I want to be able to make some cash available to do some investments. And so there's a lot of things that we can talk about for this series. For example, how to be a teacher. I can share my experiences in teaching, how to live overseas. I was raised in Australia and I lived there for 25 years. But since then, I lived in China for 2 years, Taiwan for 2 years, Thailand for 2 years. I've traveled to many different countries, so I can talk about that as well. But just mainly sharing my experiences. If anyone's interested, please let me know. Please ask a question, and I'll go deeper into these questions. I also want to talk about how to be healthy. I've been a personal trainer. I am a qualified personal trainer, and I got qualified 10 years ago when I was 20. And since then, I've still been practicing my daily exercise, and I try my best to be as healthy as I can, as fit as I can, and I can go into that as well. Spiritually, I meditate every day. I do my yoga. I do my breathing, which is sounds very weird, but intentional breathing, breath work has really helped me have more focus, more energy, more clarity in the mind. So I'll be talking about that in more detail over the series. And I also have a podcast with my great friend Lee, and the podcast is also on this channel. So feel free to have a look at that. And that's also something that I do with my friend every week. Besides that, I also want to be sharing more about my experiences in Thailand, sharing about my experiences as a Buddhist monk, specifically meditation. I also have a meditation series playlist here in this channel as well. And how to create more financial stability, more financial well-being, more wealth is also something that I can talk about. But yeah, okay, no one. Thanks for joining, stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. And yeah, so please stay tuned. Looking forward to doing this series with more interest and more passion, and hopefully I can do this and generate more interest for the channel so that we can all work together to be happier, kinder, and the best versions of ourselves. So stay tuned for the series, and if you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions, please leave a message below. And I hope to create more interaction, more connection, more communication with everyone around the world. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye bye.